Welcome back to Arcana. We have a new chapter, a new story, and a new person. Look who just became available. I'm excited. So, this is Lucio Tales, Dawn of the Grub. On the eve of his coming of age, the prince of a warlike troop makes a desperate deal with the creature in the woods. Let's see what this is about. I don't know what kind of voice I'm going to give him. I don't know. And I hear the tip-taps of a cat. We may yet again be joined. Anytime I sit down on this couch, he comes over, he's like, there's a lap available. I sense this. He's sitting right there. Help me. Don't even think about it. I'm gonna have an argument with this cat. Don't do it. Stay down. Because if you jump up and you get in my face in the middle of this recording, I am going to kick your fuzzy little rear. Let's do this. Hopefully he'll behave himself and stay down. So this is Dawn of the Grub. Well, that happened. Hi. Can I help you, sir? Sir? Sir. He put my phone out of the way. His head is right where I put the phone to record. Lay down, you silly beast. The halls are quiet. The fires are down to a simmer. Finally, everyone has gone to sleep. I disentangle myself from my snoring tribesmen and look for signs of life. Not even a twitch. They're out cold. Big surprise. The whole clan has been partying for days in anticipation of this blessed eve, the night of my 18th birthday. It's bittersweet, after all. I won't be their precious little Prince Monty anymore. Monty? Montag. So that's who he was before he became Count Lucio. I'm guessing that's a name he chose for himself. I'm gonna be a man. A man who does what he needs to get what he wants. Starting tonight. Stealthily, I edge my way through the banquet pit and into the musky hall. As I sneak along the wall, a sliver of moonlight illuminates the passing tapestries. Moth-eaten rags, telling a story I've heard way too many times. The tale of our tribe, the so-called scourge of the South. Horses, wolves, bears, all kinds of noble creatures represent our past neighbors. They all crumble under the swarm. That's us. A plague of voracious beetles, leaving nothing but bare bones in our wake. Unbidden, an old conversation with my father floats to the forefront of my mind. Papa, why are we beetles? I don't like them. I want to be something else. Something else, huh? Who said you need to like them? What good is it to be liked? Some of those other clans will spend all their time trying to make nice with each other. And for what? Life's not about being loved or hated, Monty. It's about being fed. Or eaten. Isn't that right, Papa? He's passed out just beyond, mumbling in his sleep. I shake my head and turn away, slinking farther down the hall. One more room I need to pass, and I'll be out. My heart starts to hammer as I approach another story in the tapestry. From a mound of beastly corpses, a human figure is born to the swarm. The ruthless bloodlust is in her veins. She knows no mercy, She tracks a bleeding enemy over 6 2/3 mountains until they can run no farther. My mother, head of the clan. My dad is just in it for the meat, but she is a true hunter. In it for the kill. Mama, you asleep? Her towering door is open just a crack. I hold my breath and creep up to the gap and peer inside. I can make out her resting shadow cross-legged in her biggest chair in the corner amongst her possessions. You know, I wish it didn't have to be this way. But after the conversation we had tonight, it was during the festivities. I was still bright-eyed, cherry-cheeked, giddy from my ascent to manhood. So, Ma, about tomorrow, what's the plan? Is it going to be a ceremony or something? Is what? My coming of age. I'm guessing I get in some new garb, right? Maybe a crown? A crown? Look, kid. If I thought you deserved a crown, it wouldn't be because you lasted 18 years outside the womb. But you're our leader, and I'm your heir. If I don't get some kind of power, what do I get? Older. That's it. Finally, your childhood will end. And that means no more mooching off of me or your dad. From now on, you fend for yourself. I see. You could have raised your greatest ally, Ma. Little did you know you raised your worst nightmare. The shadow's shoulders twitch, and I tear away from the door and flatten myself against the tapestry. When my pulse is no longer fluttering, I slide along the wall to the entrance. The doors are wide open, no guard. As I step into the moonlight, birthday energy pulses through my veins, as if that marks and makes any different from any other day. Since the day I was born, I was meant to lead this horde of miscreants. It's my time to shine. Even if I know that I'll need to prove myself, to show them I'm not to be trifled with anymore, and to do that, I'll need to make a friend tonight, out there, in the woods. Cool light dapples through the trees as I navigate the overgrown path. It's unkempt, but it's no secret. There are warning signs along the way. Ridiculous figures made of bones meant to scare off evil. As if the thing out here is afraid of a couple human bones. A barn owl screeches at me and I stumble. My back strikes a groaning tree trunk behind me and it sticks to my palms, up my whole backside with slime. Yuck! I spread my fingers webbed with gunk and hold my hand before my nose. The smell is sulphurous. Not bad. Must be getting close. I wander into a clearing, wide, circular, and barren. The air is thick with the smell. This is the place, huh? There's a hole in the snow, tossing up plumes of gas. I squat before it and pull up my flint, striking until it sparks. Pale, heatless flames spread out around me in complex of directions. Carefully, I take off my boots. Biting my lip, I cut a shallow slit in the bottom of each of my feet, hissing when I plant them in the frigid soil. It doesn't take long for the ground to start shaking. Something slippery rolls below me, across my freshly cut soles. I lose my balance, knocked on my ass, as a pale figure stretches up out of the earth. A hideous worm with a hideous man's face. His eyes open slowly like a newborn mole. Vlananog, the serpent of destruction. As much as we fear him, my clan reveres this foul creature. That is disgusting. It looks like a cross between a man, a dragon, and an eel. Ugh. I don't know what I expected him to look like, but it wasn't this. It's an honor to meet you, my lord. I am Montag, son of Morga and Lutz. I am sure you know them as they are ever so faithful in their prayers to you, Vlananog. Vlananog, I'm afraid you have the wrong worm. What do you mean, the wrong worm? The serpent of destruction you seek is dead. Shriveled ages ago. Don't your people ever put an ear to the dirt? Dead? Then who are you? I am the worm of pestilence. Pestilence? Yes, he did dwell here once. Fat
bright and resplendent are the tribute of your clan. But your people are greedy. You want it all. When was the last time you sacrificed to him? Empty words do not fill our bellies. I will not be so easily wooed as he was.
My wheels turned quickly, refiguring my chances of success. My plan was to bargain for my parents' destruction. Oh! Ooh! You are a a-hole! It's all good. Sorry, I startled the cat. Pettings must be offered. And oh crap, here comes the other one. I'm in trouble now. But if I play my cards right, this could work too. The worm arches up over my head, eyeing me with scrutiny.
Why have you drawn me out, Monty, son of Morga and Lutz?
You need my help. Trust me.
How do you suppose?
Well, you need to eat, right? You seem like the type that likes blood. I am known to be the type to spill some. We could work something out, don't you think?
Blood. I have no appetite for it. I will settle for no less than meat.
Of course. What was I thinking? A powerful being like you. You said you were the worm of pestilence? I'd love to get my parents sick. Lend me any one of your hands, and you shall have meat. The best of the best.
Interesting. Perhaps we could come to an arrangement. But know this, if you want my help.
There was a rumble on the ground, the worm loops around me, and I struggle to keep the whine of fear down my throat.
I'll need something of yours.
Something of mine, huh? How about something of my parents? It's not like I'm attached to them or anything. I want them gone. If you can help me, I'll give you their hearts.
Your parents' hearts? I suppose they are yours enough.
The worm raises his head and squints into the moonlight, glassy eyes unfocused. His milky pupils swell.
Yes, I smell them. Their bond to you is awfully strong. Hard, meaty hearts. My mouth waters indeed. But I cannot kill them. I can only make them weak.
Perfect. You do that, and I'll take care of the rest. So, do we have a deal?
Deal.
Fleshy coils close in around me, sliding over my body as I hold myself still. They're not doing any harm. As the worm's tendrils flick back and forth across them, I can feel the soles of my feet tingle and weave back together.
Montag, son of Morga and Lutz, for the duration of your birthday you will carry my foul disease.
Perfect. I won't let you down.
We shall see. Until you pay up, we will certainly not be free of each other.
Sluggish power moves up my legs, hits my core, and courses through me. White clouds my vision. I'm blanketed in a wave of slimy aura down to my fingertips. Even when my vision's clear, my hands glow a milky white. Well, don't come to me. I'll come to you, okay? I'm not about to run.
Run. You've never made a deal like this before, have you?
The coils go loose around me and my vision goes dark.
You can run wherever you like. It will follow, no matter where you go.
Ooh. Guys, I just had a thought. The Red Plague. What if Lucio didn't pay up? What if he, like his parents, got greedy and decided to keep the power? What if that's what's causing the plague? Or caused the plague? And that's why his spirit's trapped. Because he made a deal. And that's why there's that giant white goat running around like an a-hole. Having thoughts here. Having serious thoughts here, guys. Oh, I wonder if that's the reason. Ooh, now this just got really interesting. I'm dropped like a rag doll to the steaming ground and immediately lose consciousness. Must have passed out on the grass. My hair smells like smoke and my feet are as good as new. I make my way toward the compound, back through the woods, with a spring in my step. I feel invincible. Where have you been? Mama! Where the hell did she come from? She emerges from the narrow trees, brow low and suspicious. Let's just find nowhere. Nowhere. You stink like rotten eggs. Guess I must have stepped in something. As she narrows her eyes, sweat beads at the back of my neck. I crack a grin and pray it looks neutral. What's with the interrogation, Ma? I got up early, took a walk. You've never gotten up early in your life. Well, I had to run. I had to if I wanted to, find, My eyes dropped from her piercing gaze to my fingers squirming in panic at my side. Worms. Worms. Yeah, for fishing. I'm tending for myself now, right? I thought we all might go together. Spend some time on the river with you and Dad? Speak of the devil. My father comes stumbling through the brush just in time. Look who it is. What were you doing in the woods? Were you lost? He claps a weighty hand against my back. For a moment he goes still and I wonder if he feels it. But no. Only I can see the white layer of sickness that surrounds me. Just lost in thought. This birthday's got me feeling sentimental. Papa, Mama, come here. Let me embrace you. A day is all it takes. My father is already bedridden by the time I make my intentions known. You wanna fight? Now? To the death? I'm surprised at you. He shouldn't have been. And he should have been proud of me for the first time in my life I knew he was. So what if I couldn't take him down on my own? All I feel as I drive my rusty blade into his chest is ecstasy. But then another day passes, and another, and she stays standing. She never lets me out of her sight. Especially now as she glowers across the clearing and I quake in my new goatskin boots. You shouldn't be out here, Mama. You should be in bed. For 9 months I was sick with you, you ungrateful grub. Compared to that seasonless misery, this is a summer cold. Since my fight with Dad, she hasn't rested. She barely blinked. The disease should have taken hold already. But somehow every jab she takes at me, her strength is steadily returning. I wondered how you would take this birthday. I should have known you'd do something like this. You rotten little brat. We were always too easy on you. Even in battle, I never let you get hurt. Now look at you. You don't know what it means to fight for your life. I don't want to see you hurt, Ma. I'm your son. You were his son, too. And you took his heart. Can't argue with that. She kicks me in the chest, knocking me to the ground. Before I can get my bearings, her spear is over my neck. Are you really gonna kill me, Mama? No. I'm going to spoil you one last time. She grips her spear and plunges it into the dirt and closes her eyes. I don't dare to move. I'm giving you a head start, Monty. You'd better run for your life. Face burning with shame, I let the axe fall from my sweaty palms and scramble to my feet. I do as she says. I run like I've never run before. I don't look back and I don't stop running. Until I feel something prickling at the back of my neck. Yeah! I nearly tear my hair from the root, snatching at my nape in an adrenaline panic. It's a beetle. Bright red and squirming vivaciously in my hand. I stare at it in fascination. The color's hypnotic. When I squeeze it in my hand, it bursts like a bubble. An explosion of fine red powder all over me, luminous in the dark forest. What the hell? I don't have time to sit around and wonder. I swipe pointlessly at my clothes and keep running. I can't hear anything over my wheezing, gasping breath, especially not the thin voice that might as well be my imagination.
It will follow, no matter where you go.
So he was unable to kill his mother and give the worm her heart. So he was cursed to keep the pestilence. And that's why he ended up like that, with the red eyes. That explains the beetles I keep seeing on others. Huh. I'm intrigued. So, as we've been going for about 20 minutes, I will leave this particular recording off here. Let me know if you guys are still enjoying this, and I will have more of the actual chapters back up very soon. Keep waiting, I'll have those up. See you guys next time.